So if I could provide tips to health systems that are thinking about embracing site selection models, or at least investigating more, I think the first tip is just be open and embracing of analytics to make these decisions, and not necessarily what you've always done. There's a lot of, we do stuff, we do analytics, we love analytics, and they think about things from a clinical standpoint, from analyzing their patient base, how, different procedures and results and outcomes. And those things are great. Typically, systems are really good at clinical analytics. Where they're typically deficient is in analytics related to growth, analytics related to where they put their facilities, what service lines should they put in those facilities and which not. How do you market to potential patients? All of your go-to-market strategy. There's a lot of, we have somebody that's been here for 30 years and they know what to do. I'm not belittling the people that have been there for 30 years. They're really bright people and they've done good things for the organization. But there's so much more out there today that can benefit that overall decision-making process. So be open to augmenting existing methodologies with new, because that is so important going forward. For health systems specifically, it's an extremely competitive environment, not just against their other health systems that they compete against, but private equity has gotten into healthcare over the last number of years in a major way. And healthcare is one of the biggest sectors of the economy, and that's not going to change. And there's a lot of inefficiency in the ways that healthcare systems go to market, real estate, marketing, et cetera, the things that we've talked about operationally. And so when deep-pocketed private equity firms see inefficiency in a market and major dollars being spent in that market with no end in sight for dollars being spent there, they're going to go in there with guns blazing. And what they're going to do with specialty healthcare businesses that are for profit is they're going to embrace these types of analytics and these types of modeling capabilities, because that's what other businesses do. And that's going to put them at a competitive advantage against health systems. And here's the deal. These specialty healthcare businesses or retail healthcare businesses that are for profit, they don't have to serve everybody. They don't have to serve the unprofitable sectors of the population that health systems through their missions do, especially being nonprofit. I mean, that's part of being nonprofit, is you have to serve all people. So typically what a health system needs to succeed is they need to make money on profitable service lines with commercial payers, good payers, right? To pay for the unprofitable pieces of their business. Well, where do you think the private equity firms are going? They're going for all those profitable pieces of the business with the people that are commercially insured. They're going to try to pick all of those off and leave, frankly, the only things that they'll leave left to the health systems are the unprofitable pieces, which compounds the issue even further. So it's critical to be open to these types of things, because those are the things that are being used against them right now, to embrace analytics, to embrace technology, to embrace a retail focus and understanding of patients as consumers, to understand modeling in the ways in which to make growth decisions. These things are critical over the next 5 to 10 years for the survival of these health systems. I firmly believe that.